exhibitionist, very different to you. You're quieter and more
Yeah.
sedate, whereas he was a real showman.
Well, I'm an actor, so I'm lucky that I have an outlet for my demons, if you will. And I think the store for Harry was his stage, and all those windows were, a snapshot of the plays that he would like to be in, or he thought that he was in, and yeah, the store was art to him. And so he would definitely probably take up all the oxygen in a room when he entered, and I like to kind of observe, and it's just been an amazing character to play.
He's a real womanizer and a gambler, although a happily married man, so quite unusual. You couldn't really live those two lives these days.
It's funny, you say he's a womanizer and a gambler, and I don't think of him that way. You kind of play him with as much integrity as possible. He loved his family and his wife, and loved gambling, and was flawed, like a lot of people.
He had a very enjoyable life, though. Do you envy? If you look at how the kind of lifestyle he led, do you have any envy?
If you envy someone's life, you have to envy their whole life. And he had such a beautiful, amazing, and a little bit tragic of a life. And if we continue the series on, you'll get to see what actually happened to him, which is, you kind of won't believe it. You won't believe it. Not even the great Andrew Davies could have written what happens to Harry Selfridge.
When I have scenes with Jeremy, who of course is our Mr. Selfridge, he says the thing that he really enjoys is the fact that until Lady May comes along, he is top of the tree. And then when she comes along, it's like, move over, I am now the gold medal winner, you just sit in second place, please. When I read the first couple of episodes, when I decided to take the job, I just didn't know if she was good or bad. And I quite like that, she's just devilish, she's got her own agenda. So she's I just was excited by the fact that, I didn't know what she was going to do really, but I knew she wasn't all good.
And she's married, but we don't actually see her.
We never see Lord Loxley. No, Lord Loxley is always in the country and she is always in the town, and that's the way she likes it. So
she is involved.
She's married for money. Money is what makes Lady May tick completely, and she makes, absolutely no apologies for that. She is the most popular socialite at this point. So Harry's very clever in that he knows that not only does he need her money and her backing in that sense, he needs her backing. He needs her to be seen to be walking through the doors of Selfridges, because at this point in time, women like me didn't go shopping. Dressmakers came to their house and made their wardrobe for the season. And he knows that if Lady May starts going shopping, then basically the rest of London will follow. So she's a key character in his takeover strategy.